I have a 2-year-old daughter, and when I look at her, I think about the America I want her to inherit. Do we want to teach the next generation that the solution to our challenges is to restrict freedom rather than protect it? Do we want to show them that it is acceptable for the government to decide which platforms Americans can or cannot use to express themselves and build their businesses? The First Amendment isn't a relic of the past. It's a living promise that must be defended in this digital age. By banning TikTok, we're not just removing an app, we're setting a precedent that threatens the very freedoms our country was built upon. Free enterprise, free expression, and the freedom to innovate without unnecessary government intervention. Love and Pebbles stands here represents more than just my family's dream. It represents the dreams of countless Americans and entrepreneurs who deserve the right to choose how they reach their customers and share our stories, real American lives. There must be a solution that protects both our national interests and our constitutional rights. My daughter deserves to grow up in a country where entrepreneurship thrives, where speech remains free, and where the government protects rather than restricts our constitutional right. The America I believe in doesn't shut down platforms for communication and commerce. It innovates, it adapts, and it finds solutions that preserve both security and liberty. That's the America I'm fighting for, and that's the America I want my daughter to inherit. So I pray that the Supreme Court hears the voices of myself and the millions of Americans. I pray that they protect our First Amendment right to use a platform of my choice, and I pray that they save TikTok. Thank you. Chloe, your notes.
Hi, I'm Chloe Joy Sexton, and I'm a plaintiff in this case from Memphis, Tennessee. In 2020, I was fired from my job after telling my employer that I was pregnant. I was also struggling to care for my mother, who I eventually lost to brain cancer. I then began raising my 7-year-old sister. I started creating TikTok videos to financially support my family, and as a creative outlet, I discussed everything from parenting and grief to my love of baking. I could never have expected the outpouring of love and support from the community on TikTok. My videos went viral and allowed me to jumpstart my business, Chloe's Giant Cookies. I have now shipped thousands of cookies all over the world and even published a cookbook. As a small business without a lot of capital, I rely almost entirely on TikTok to market my products. To say TikTok changed my life is an understatement. TikTok is the place where people told me I could do so much more with my life than I ever believed. I am a plaintiff in this lawsuit not just for myself, but for all of the women who, through TikTok, found their dreams and financial independence while taking care of their families and their children. A TikTok ban would place these women, including myself, in true financial jeopardy. It would destroy both my business and the community that means so much to me. No other platform can replace it. I have tried posting the same exact content on other social media apps without anywhere near the same success. I thank the Supreme Court for hearing our argument today, and I hope that the justices will protect my First Amendment right to continue to use the platform of my choice. Thank you.
Hi everybody, my name is Topher Townsend. I'm a plaintiff in this case from Philadelphia, Mississippi. I served in the U.S. Air Force and now run a nonprofit called State Network Ministries, dedicated to promoting knowledge about the Bible. I also work as a hip hop artist, focusing on topics such as faith and patriotism. So I started creating TikToks back in 2019 as a way to creatively express my political views and to share fun facts about the Bible. I found TikTok to be much more civil platform for discourse about important issues than other social media apps, allowing me to build a community and exchange ideas. TikTok is also an unparalleled platform for collaborating with other musical artists and promoting my music. My music really took off after I started sharing it on TikTok, even though I've been sharing to other platforms for many years previously. I largely credit TikTok with the fact that my music has been streamed over 100 million times, and I've climbed the Billboard charts multiple times, even achieving a #1 Billboard hit with my song, The Patriot. See, the streams mean income for my family, and the joy of knowing my music is reaching people around the world. See, without TikTok, I would lose an important platform to share my views and engage with others in a way I have not been able to do on other social media sites. And my 2.6 million followers around the world would also lose access to vital content related to faith and current events. As a veteran and American who values free speech, I find it disturbing that the government is closing a form of expression for so many Americans. This ban betrays the values that I sought to protect while serving in the armed forces. I thank the Supreme Court for hearing our argument today. I hope that the justices will protect my First Amendment right to continue to use the platform of my choice. And last but not least, we are not for sale. Thank you.
If any members of the media would like to speak with any of our creators to set up individual interviews, please let me know. Otherwise, thank you for coming.